Politics as usual.
Yes. Welcome back to Politics as Usual, hip hop's #1 debate show discussing all things music, entertainment, lifestyle, and culture related. I'm your host, IV. To the right of me, you got Philly Phil. Trey Wu, welcome back, brother.
Ready to be here.
To the left of me, Courtney.
Hey.
Just Doug. Tiff. C Boogie.
Yo.
What's up, gang? So, Kevin Hart, the roast. Talk of the town right now. For a lot of controversial reasons. Anybody watch the roast in its entirety?
Yep.
I watched it.
I saw it.
Okay. I did not, but I plan to finish watching it. But thoughts, opinions, what's your first reaction, overall reaction, anything? See?
You want to go first? Let me go first.
I guess I go first.
Go ahead,
I seen a lot of people was offended, but like with a roast, I feel like that's what a roast is. It's meant to offend people. It's meant to say the most craziest, offensive things you can think of. If you get easily offended by shit, don't watch the roast. I came into the roast like expecting to hear the craziest shit, so I didn't get offended. I think when you see clips and stuff like that, and you're not ready, you didn't know a roast was like that. Mm-hmm. You just see a clip. Mm-hmm. Your brain not programmed to think, oh, I'm about to see some crazy shit. You just see somebody say maybe some racist shit, maybe some fat shaming, whatever it was. You know what I mean? You're not ready to see that. So it's like, what the fuck? What? But if you go into something ready to see a roast and know what a roast is, I don't see how you could be offended. Like, you can't be, I see people was mad about like the George Floyd thing, but they also said the Charlie Kirk joke. So you can't be outraged about one thing because it's on your side. And then when they make something else,
Bullshit.
you ain't outraged, you know what I mean?
Call that.
I feel the same. I saw a lot of people, were offended and like this is too much. I think people have forgotten what comedy used to be. Mm-hmm. Like the world has gotten so sensitive. People forget like that's what comedy comedy was vulgar, like
it was
disrespectful.
Raw.
It was raw.
Yeah.
And that's what a roast is. Like I think a lot of people don't know what a roast is or maybe had never seen a roast. Mm-hmm. And so they were like expecting hee hee ha ha jokes and it's a different kind of hee hee ha.
And I think people just watch things nowadays to get offended. People watch shit today waiting so you say the most thing they can just be like, we gonna cancel him. I think the cancel culture is big right now. So it's people watching just to do
waiting to see what they can point out. Yeah. Now, for somebody like myself that didn't watch the whole roast in its entirety, from what I did see, it definitely was some racial jokes, which I expected that. Because he had a diverse,
some racial joke.
He had a diverse list.
That was the theme of the goddamn shit. He wanted the theme. Kevin Hart theme was racial ass jokes.
Well, that's why I said from what I seen, because I didn't see the whole thing. Mm-hmm. But my understanding of a roast is whoever's the highlight of the roast. You're supposed to get on them. Like what I'm saying. Like now, a lot of the people that are, that the roast is about. They like Kevin Hart. I'm assuming he has like personal relationships with the comedians, actors, whoever always on stage, and the comedian that I feel like is catching the most flack. I can't think of his name.
Tony.
Yeah. So he's the one that made the George Floyd reference.
Yeah, fuck boy.
Okay.
Gay guy.
So I think in good taste, that could have been left out.
But and I'm to add to what you just said, I think a lot of people are offended because he has, outside of the Kevin Hart roast, that guy that you just mentioned. Yeah, he has a long standing history of telling like racial towards us. You know what I'm saying?
I don't
so
feel
people
like
hanging on
people
to
are really as much mad as at the Kevin Hart roast. I feel like a whole bunch of things can all be true. Yes, a roast is this, and a roast you're not supposed to get offended by, but at the same time, it still was some offensive shit said. So at the end of the day, you're still showing your true colors. And regardless, I think they're not more so mad at the roast, but more so mad at the nerve of the people who said some of the shit that they said. Now, I thought the roast was funny, but I can't say I enjoyed those jokes as much because to me, those are serious topics. So if you see a topic, it's a serious topic. It's no humor in it. If you find it, so I feel like it's a roast, but at the same time, that doesn't take away from the fact that you're the person who said it. So whatever when you make the joke, it doesn't matter if it's a roast or not. You got to deal with what's going to come back with it, and it's going to be telling of who you are, period, as a person. Mm-hmm. Everyone who went up there, they showed their personalities through their jokes. You seen typical jokes from certain people. You get what I'm saying? Like, we know this person is this type of comedian, this and that. When you came out and you kept on making these racial jokes, now some of the racial jokes was funny, but some of them were too far to go as far as making a reference to George and thinking that no one was you weren't gonna have any backlash. That's delusional.
They said it got so quiet you could hit a pin drop.
Exactly, because it wasn't.
I don't think he cared if he got backlash for it or not.
He don't care. He has a history of that. He does it a lot.
A roast doesn't take away from you being a racist. At the end of the day, you saying racist shit. You could have made plenty of other roast jokes. You chose to go the route you chose is what my point is. You showing who you are through your jokes. Like, even if you get a pass because it's a roast, people can still say, oh, well, I don't really fool with him because he said that.
Because I didn't see that part. But, obviously, that's been one of the main points. Did they pan the camera after he said that joke to the people on stage, and was anybody laughing?
Everybody, I
really.
think Kevin Hart was right beside him. Kevin Hart laughed.
But Kevin Hart laughed at every fucking thing. Kevin Hart,
he laughed at every joke, good, bad, and different.
So if the person,
his laughs were forced. They were acting. They were him trying to not make the situation look even more tense than what it could have been.
So I remember distinctly after that joke was told, they panned the camera out to the audience, and there was a lot of stuff like that. Far. You know what I'm saying? But the comedians on stage, Kevin Hart laughed at every damn thing.
Yeah, he was.
Cool.
I heard Regina Hall.
Regina wasn't. Chelsea wasn't.
Yeah, Kevin Hart was cool.
She was holding it,
man. The only thing the main issue I had with the roast was this, because I watched it. Some of it was funny, some of it wasn't. I've watched roast before. I've seen comedians die on roast. What's it called? Greg Williams with Jamie Foxx
killed him, bro.
Yeah, he got on him. He was like, what he said?
I'm your conscience.
I've seen roast. I've seen how roast go. My whole issue is, Shane Gillis on the joint. I don't necessarily know these people's relationships with Kevin Hart. Most time when you have a roast, no matter good, bad, and different, most time they gotta have a relationship with the person that's being roasted or whatever. I don't know these relationships. I think it's kind of like, it's almost like Netflix made them.
I'm about to say, Phil,
like
you got to understand with Netflix though. Like, that's a brand. They trying to get the biggest numbers. Ain't about who's cool with Kevin Hart, who's not. He trying to get the biggest numbers.
That was a production.
Shane Gillis might be one of the biggest comedians out right now. So we're gonna have him host it. We're gonna have a controversial dude like Tom. What's his name?
Tony Hinchcliffe.
We're gonna have that. They want to create what we doing right now. They wanted to create discussion about it. We discussing it, and it's been almost
Kevin Hart signed off on it. He has relations with everybody on it, whether he's close with them or not.
Yeah,
they know him.
Kevin Hart probably got signed off on all of them.
Yeah,
man. All I know is shit was like I said. I appreciated when they like when Cat Williams or The Rock was on there, or even Regina Hall was on there. You could tell they have relationships with them, and they or if they don't have a relationship with them, they may have had a connection. I won't really feel like her jokes neither. Like I like her jokes, but I won't feel the jokes towards her per se.
Right.
But like I said, I feel like they would. Like I said, they was just even with Tony Hinchcliffe. I just feel like he was just got on stage to get some racist shit off.
Yeah.
I don't even think Bro was trying to necessarily be funny.
Brand.
Bro, Tony.
That's his brand.
He's famous.
So like I said,
but if I sign off on it though,
I think that's why Kevin Hart was on his coon shit.
You say coon?
He was on his coon shit.
Why he on his coon shit?
But he don't.
And that's basically what Cat Williams said about him. Like, that's his character at this point. He
can't predict what he gonna say, but
you gotta know if that's his like you said, that's his MO. You signed off on it, and you laugh at every single joke that he make.
Okay, so y'all mentioned Cat Williams. I heard it was a piece it up.
Yep.
But to
that
me,
was fake.
From the clip that I seen, it didn't look genuine.
From what I heard,
behind the scenes, they've been pieced it up.
From what I heard, it was over a year. They pieced up over a year ago.
Yeah, they've been pieced it up. That was just to show the publicly.
Yeah.
But did it still translate on screen like it was genuine though? Because from what I seen, it didn't look like that.
I mean, it could have been, it could not have been. I mean, the only thing Cat left.
It was a business move.
Cat left because he didn't want to hit that bullshit that was ready to be slammed on stage. All the racist ass jokes.
Yeah,
I don't think it was designed for Cat to be there anyway. I mean, it's a reason why he came in doing
his appearance.
Right. You know what I'm saying? He came in, did what he had to do, and he went on about his business.
Okay. Well, I mean, I can't really have a full opinion on it until I watch it, but
I like The Rock though.
Like the Rock joint?
I like the Rock and Kevin Hart's relationship.
The Rock had a haymaker.
Right.
He had a haymaker of a joke.
I didn't
out of the
like
whole.
that, right? What you thought, Doug? What you thought?
That nigga was dragging that shit.
Yeah, son.
Bro, but he had
Come
one
on,
of the
sit on
most
my lap and suck
memorable
that
jokes of
bull.
that whole roast though.
So what happened?
He had one of the most memorable jokes of that whole roast.
Who did, Rock?
Yeah,
The
The Rock.
What?
Yeah. What he said your daddy. He was like your daddy.
That was funny.
Right, your daddy was a crack addict.
Dads and shit.
No, yeah. Well, he was like your daddy was a crack addict.
Yeah.
So you and your son was dependent on The Rock. Like I said that shit wrong, but yeah,
Play on words.
right.
That's sweet though.
Yeah.
She said
Got
that.
it. We got
It was too much. I could tell the Rock was drunk. Yeah. And it was just like he was really
when he say a lot of when he say fuck a lot, he be drunk. Over that
But I think they have that type of relationship.
Nah,
though.
bro. When you
honestly,
look like,
I
listen
really
what I'm
do.
saying, Ivy. When you look like The Rock, don't talk about fucking my wife.
When you look like
don't talk about fucking my wife, nigga. I'm not going for that.
right.
They do got
Because he might have a chance.
Yeah.
They do got a frat boy relationship though.
Yeah.
Frat boy.
I think you know.
What's it called? I thought it was interesting. What's they say the master of
ceremonies?
No, the master of roasting. What's my man name?
Jeff Ross. Yeah.
I thought it was interesting.
Oh yeah, he do be on all that.
He funny.
Because he said
With the
that
red
on the
logo
last
on.
on the Tom Brady roast. That's when Kevin Hart hosted. He said that everybody was talking about Kevin Hart was talking about saying, "Nigga, you look sick."
Yeah.
And then he really got checked out. It turns out he had cancer.
Yeah.
And he actually thanked
Just
Kevin Hart
recovered.
because of the fact that, hey, look, if y'all ain't joke on me real sick, I would have got checked out. Turns out I had cancer.
They was teasing my man about having cancer. Like everything's off limits. You can't watch a roast and get offended. I mean, you got the right to do whatever you want to do, but you kind of got to shut the fuck up though. You kind of got to shut the fuck up. It ain't for you. That roast is not for you.
I think it's also about the timing though. With what's going on right now in the world.
It's about
like,
the type of humor you into.
Yeah.
If you're not into dark humor,
I'm into dark humor,
But that's the thing. I am into dark humor. Also.
Yeah, but some things just not.
Some things just.
I mean, I get it, but I mean,
those things are going to be touched. No homo.
I mean, I ain't but so much black bitch jokes or bitch jokes I find.
But look, my favorite comedians.
I mean, that's just me. Like,
Coming from a white man at that.
And some people's gonna find it hilarious.
But I think like
every joke. So the Charlie Kirk joke might not be funny to a certain audience, but to some it's gonna be.
But we did.
You know what I'm saying?
It's different. You can't ever talk about those two things like as if they're the same.
Yeah. I'm gonna give you a prime example.
We didn't start racism. We didn't create this. Like, we're victims of it. So if we talk about stereotypes or joke like that, it's funny. We deserve to be able to do so. But when you're saying shit as far as now, they would have said something like, oh, we know that chicken season or you like watermelon. We can deal with that. Going as far as racism, saying shit like hanging from a tree, it's people like Nat. Like, are you for real?
So
our history is too fucking traumatic to make those type of jokes and think that you're not gonna have to deal with the backlash.
And the thing
Period, point
so
blank.
why are we? And it's not aimed at you or anybody in particular, but why are we going so hard on this particular situation? But I didn't hear anybody mention the whole Charlie Kirk's wife and Drewski situation where she did blackface and made a skit. With fucking
in response to
Drewski.
Oh, I didn't remember that.
Yeah.
But that was just
I didn't know that.
It was some clown stuff that still had no significance to what Drewski did. So her situation was kind of overshaded because
I never
it wasn't
seen
as
that.
big. This is Kevin Hart.
And then second, there's no such thing as white face. That's what gets on my nerves. Because people think just painting yourself black is blackface. That's not even blackface. Blackface comes with
whiteface when he did Michael Jackson.
No, go ahead, C. Go ahead, because you get
blackface is the exaggerating lips and it's the thing with blackface.
Right.
Yeah. There was no such thing as whiteface. Mm-hmm. So people was like, oh, what about whiteface? Like that's not a thing. That blackface was a thing in history. So you can't go tit for tat with that. You know what I'm saying?
It's trauma attached.
You can't go tit for tat. And even when somebody, I remember when like. The Tropic Thunder what's the Robert Downey Jr. Yeah. He did it in a funny way, and it wasn't. That's not blackface. Just painting yourself black, not blackface. When you do the extra
big nose,
big lips, eat watermelon, like it's doing all that wild shit. That's blackface. You know what I mean? So it's not even a correlation to the two.
Yeah, I feel it. I didn't even see the Charlie Kirk.
I ain't know that either. Yeah,
like I said, maybe because her platform isn't as big, but I didn't see that joint like that. I just see the Drewski joint.
That's what I'm saying. Her just ain't make it big.
I know we in a serious note, but
oh shit,
what you call it, son? I want to shout out to Chelsea handling the titties, man.
Man, what?
Them jokes was sitting up top.
Shout out to the old white titties.
God damn, that's more.
As a woman who can appreciate
some titties,
a nice body,
you hit that song?
They did look nice.
Yeah.
You hit that song, bro?
The titties look nice.
Especially
You hit that song?
That's some art. That was some.
What's that? Like, hold on, wait. How did we even get?
Yo,
You know what? It's time to segue.
It was some good looking milk.
Shout out to
Good looking milk, son.
All right,
It's some good looking milk, bro.
That's cool.
If they look good, you gotta admit it.
Yeah, I mean,
That's cool.
You see
I'm
that?
lactose intolerant.
Y'all let us.
yeah, I seen it.
Y'all let us know in the comments what y'all think. If y'all watch the roast in its entirety, you know what I'm saying, your thoughts, your opinions on it. We'd love to hear from you. But I got to check it out. But nonetheless, game time. Pick a side.
okay. You did tell me it's coming next. My bad.
Shout out to the almond milk.
That man said, Chelsea.
Y'all talk while I get this together.
So
It is.
while C gets together, like I said, for those that, you know, we got a newer segment that we kind of rolled into the show, which is like, you know, a this or that concept. So, C, you ready?
Yeah. This is
right,
like to pick the vibe type shit. So I got it's gonna be between two songs. Doug is excluded from this.
Whoa.
He probably don't know nothing.
You excluding Doug?
No.
For the most part.
Is it J. Cole or something?
There's no J. Cole on it.
Okay.
But it's like to pick a vibe. All right, so the first one's gonna be Can We Talk by Tevin Campbell versus Let's Chill by Guy.
What's the atmosphere?
You pick the atmosphere.
It's your criteria.
It's your criteria.
Who going first? I'll go first. Tevin Campbell, Can We Talk? Guy, Let's Chill.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. Even though Tevin Campbell is more sing along worthy, I'm gonna go Guy, Let's Chill. That's more my vibe.
I'm gonna say definitely Guy, Let's Chill. Just because Can We Talk is a little overplayed. It's a great song, but it's just overplayed in all the clubs.
I'm with you on that.
I'm going Can We Talk.
You heard Can We Talk before?
Come on, yeah.
Hey, yo,
Come on, yeah. We can't do this
tell 'em-
every
tell 'em,
time I
hey,
pick a song.
Let's make it sure.
stand on business. dog.
That's a joint when you got a
That's
90s
just
R&B
so
party.
Ask him,
You think Doug 18?
Let's Chill.
And that's why he chose the one he chose.
You think Doug 18? See?
Like,
Come on, man.
we damn near the same age. Yeah.
I'm just saying, bro.
I'm going with Guy, Let's Chill.
God, let's chill.
Okay.
Feel more.
Can we talk?
Can we talk?
Against the grain, all.
I'm telling you.
I'm going with my guy, Tevin Guy with Can We Chill.
Tevin Guy.
Can we chill?
Both of them bitches.
Now you gotta pick one.
Nope.
I ain't gonna let you out of that.
You know, traditionally I don't. No, bro, I'm picking
All right,
both.
He can pick both.
I'm picking both.
All right. Next one is
Hold up. Did you pick?
Hell no, he ain't picked.
I ain't gonna pick.
What?
I'm gonna say that later on for later on.
Come on.
He making special rules, bro.
Later on. All
I
right.
pick Let's Chill.
You pick Let's Chill? All right.
Okay.
Good pick.
Weak by SWV
Yep, that's
or
my pick.
My by Johnny Gill.
Weak.
SWV all day,
Weak.
all day.
Weak.
That's the thing.
Weak as fuck,
y'all
bro.
rushing
Weak
too-
is
y'all rushing.
dog.
yeah.
Weak is
My,
like
my,
legendary.
You ever seen some some
It's a
biscuits
good
come out the
song,
oven?
but, like,
my.
Some biscuits come out.
I think
I
we
guess
can
so.
Make you bite your lip.
one. So I'm gonna go with my.
That song has
my
never
mind.
crossed my mind. Looking at biscuits. Come out the
Okay,
oven.
so I'm basing it. I love both records, and I've seen both acts perform it live. And it's not a new edition bias. But when Johnny Gill does say my, you can look around the room and the women go crazy off this. I'm gonna go with my.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry.
Shout out to the auntie.
That's a great song.
It's a good, so both of them are great records, though.
Weak.
Weak.
Weak is a
What you
great
say,
song,
Tiff?
too.
Weak.
Weak. What'd you say, Doug?
SWV.
Okay.
So like we won
Yes,
that.
sir. SWV all day.
I mean, I don't think there's no winners in
Win
that
thing?
John. We
This
just
is winning. Oh, okay.
All right. So next one, End of the Road by Boyz II Men, or If I Ever Fall in Love Again by Shy.
End
Shy.
of the road easily.
End of the road.
Shy.
You can't go against Babyface Pen, man.
End of the road.
Boys to Men, bruh.
Boys to
No,
Men.
Boys
Yeah.
and Hooks do
End
it
of the
all
road.
the
That's
time.
so crazy. They
It's a
need a
reason
beat. They
Shy
said they got
that one song y'all know about though. It's the
They
reason
Shy.
why Shy only made that one song. It is fire though. Don't get me wrong. It's a great song.
Y'all went End of the Road too quick.
End of the road.
I ain't see nobody even like contemplating.
Because it's
it
gonna
was
always be
contemplated
Boys
by
and
Shy.
Men for me.
It's one of them.
You know why it's not a contemplation for me? And the Shy record is fire, but End of the Road is timeless music, and then again, to me, Babyface is that dude with the pen. So
Absolutely.
What you
him,
say, Trey?
that my is crazy.
Okay.
In the road.
In the
I
road.
feel it.
Yeah, I would have went Shy joint, man.
Yeah, I went Shy.
For sure.
End of the Road for
That song
funerals
goes-
and shit.
That's why I pick End of the Road.
Shy knows you.
It's because so many people think they can sing that shit, and they sound horrible singing.
Doo-doo.
You know that.
I used to be in the singing group. That was the first song we
I
learned.
mean, if y'all going,
I'm just
if y'all going for
That shit
funeral
be-
vibes, hey, go.
Yeah.
You was in the singing group
I'm
for real?
cool, bro.
Yeah, I was.
Okay.
I call Mom Dukes right now. She'll let you
No, I believe you.
I hate this. Yeah.
we used to call it A5 from Allegheny. The block I'm from is Allegheny.
Okay.
We want to be like the Jackson 5.
Okay.
They call themselves J5. We was A5.
A5.
Somebody mama got y'all on
Where the A come from?
VHS.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh, we need to see the footage.
I used to do the robot. Like, I was that nigga back.
Y'all had
Hey,
what was y'all
who's
hairstyles
Mike?
like, bro?
What was our
What
what?
was y'all hairstyles like?
Our hairstyle?
Yeah, y'all
We used to
had-
wear fake afros, all that.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, we used to wear the fake, go to the beauty supply store, get it with.
That's crazy.
My man June, mom, she'll pick our joints out.
Y'all got pictures?
We got videos.
Hey man,
We need to see that.
I
Yeah,
tell
them
my
shits.
deuces, you know what I mean? We got, like, she used to all night be pick. She got them joints right. We had the perfect afro joint.
You was Mike.
wow.
I was Marlon.
Okay.
What?
He answered that bitch quick as a motherfucker too.
I was Marlon.
He was like, nah, I was Marlon though. Marlon.
That's my favorite Jackson, son. That's my Marlon.
That's
All right,
crazy.
we got
My man Rick was Mike. All right, so y'all ready, son? Shout out to my man Rick. That's my best friend, son.
Pretty Ricky.
Word.
Yeah.
Pretty Ricky.
All right.
Called.
What I was at. All right, so next joint is Poison, BBD, or No Diggity, Blackstreet.
Oh,
No diggity.
Poison.
I went No Diggity. What you
Poison.
say, Doug? These
I'ma
joints
go
already know I
Poison.
be picking. Huh?
I'm gonna go Poison.
You going Poison? What you saying, Big Court?
Let's go, Doug.
Come, you got
I like the way you work it.
Ain't no diggity is fire, but
No diggity, no
Poison
doubt,
just
baby.
can Be a little bit more
Poison. Is your thing?
to my heart.
Never trust a big button and smile.
You know,
Okay.
You know it.
Big
Like, come on.
Word to Ronnie, man.
Period.
What's up?
That's-
What's up, Ivy? Oh, my bad.
You already heard
Yeah,
mine.
yeah. Phil more.
I mean, Poison, I guess, man.
No diggity
gotta ask
music.
him.
What you
is
mean? I
fire.
guess.
What you mean? Pick what you want.
Pick what you want, nigga. Ain't nobody got a gun in your head.
I guess Poison.
You was a nut, Trey.
He whispered it.
Yeah, he
You
was
was a nut.
Did the mic
got
get
time
down?
for that nut ass shit.
The drummer in me, I can never pick against BBD, bro.
For real.
Yeah, that part.
Yeah.
Coming up, yeah, it can't.
Well, I would go with No Diggity.
I agree
Get niggas
with
to
that.
ask me.
Same.
Yeah, I mean, that's what I mean, Tiff. We be locked in. All right, next John. Let's get it on, Marvin Gaye. Let's stay together, Al Green.
What the fuck?
What the fuck?
Marvin Gaye. Out there, Marvin Gaye.
Now, that's
I
a
love
whole
Al
generation
Green,
gap,
though,
right?
but
I feel
Marvin
like-
Gaye.
They
I feel like
the
that's
same
a
generation, though.
No, they're the same generation.
They
Just came out at
Okay.
different times.
What's the one?
But
What's the one?
Marvin
What's
was
the
just
song?
out.
Marvin
Yeah,
Gaye,
it
let's
was
get
more
on.
us.
Let's stay together, Al
Yeah,
Green.
Marvin, bro.
Big ass.
Let's stay together.
Yeah, I'm going to stay together.
That's, I love
I'm
that
going
song.
Al Green.
I love that song. But
That's the fire.
Doug, what's the one we used to be? What's the joint?
Sklat, sklat, sklat.
Yeah.
All right, that's
That's Redding.
I'm gonna go Marvin Gaye on that one. But that's probably the
Marvin
toughest
Gaye.
pick.
Let's get it on. It's fire.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
Let's
Marvin.
get
Yeah,
on
Marvin
top.
Gaye, bro.
And you right. That's when Phil question come in your head. What's the setting? You got
Right.
if you got an auntie over there, and you want them, you know, you trying to crack some cheeks.
Yo,
It's an auntie.
Facts.
had an auntie that you trying
This
to
is
crack.
where we went to with
Okay.
that.
Let's get it on. Might get it done.
That might be Granny at this point.
Let's stay together is more
That's
like,
great.
you know, Sunday afternoon. You know, you say
Let's
Yeah,
be together Sunday afternoon.
If y'all
Let's stay
clean-
together.
Different
Right.
vibes.
If y'all
It's
cleaning the
like,
house
depending
together,
on
that's what
who
shit you gonna
Right, right.
do.
You gonna listen to Al Green if you
What's
cleaning the house
perfect
up.
for you.
Yeah.
Right.
If you trying to crack some cheeks, let's get it on.
Yeah.
That's what the
If you
55 and
tryna
up.
wife, then
55 and up
let's
gonna get
stay
it
together.
cracking. After what? Let's
Every
get it
time I
on.
think of that song, I think of Steve Harvey and the girl off of Love Don't Cost a Thing.
Love Don't
bro.
Cost a Thing, yeah.
Yeah.
What'd you pick, Phil?
It's hard.
Al Green, bro.
Al Green.
Okay.
That. I ain't even gonna pick between them two. Them some joints. All right. Say My Name, Destiny Child. Caught Up, Usher.
Caught up. Say My Name wasn't all that great.
Yeah,
Caught Up.
Caught Up.
On all that great.
Caught Up.
Caught up.
I don't like this round at all.
Say my name.
Yeah, that's an odd.
Yeah.
Caught up
It's an odd
in the
pairing.
club. Like you still gonna hear
Caught
caught
up
up
because I'm a
though.
man.
You don't hear say my name
what?
like that
Because
no
I'm a
more.
man.
Is a bear?
Because I'm a man.
What the fuck?
Because
you
I'm a
talking
man.
he's a man.
Caught up.
It's really
Call it what it is. I'm not gonna say my name.
My band, my
Someone is around you.
my fellow band heads. I'm going with Caught Up for sure.
Caught up.
That was a staple in the marching band world back in high school.
I'm a, I hope I got a right to do that. I'm gonna say neither.
No, you don't have to. You can't. You got to pick one.
like
Nah,
I think it's
I'm a fan of
neither.
both acts, but those songs are like joints that I don't even really replay like that. Both of them, I don't really.
True that. Courtney, what you say?
Yeah.
I said caught up, and that's because I don't play neither one of them songs, but I hear it more when I go out. Caught up, they actually still play that one.
Right.
Ain't nobody playing this
Say
girl
my
group.
name. Who say my name?
I mean, that's one of the ones, but
That's
I'm
one
a
of the
man.
joints. That used to be my shit when I was a kid.
Listen,
We know
I
you're a
used,
man, man.
I used to
All
sing
right.
that song to this little white boy in second grade. Cause say my name.
Y'all know.
Say my
Who's
name.
playing it
shit.
now?
Who play what? Say my
Who's
name.
listening
It don't
to
matter about who
Somebody
playing it
playing
now.
the
I do.
Probably one of them.
No, I make
serious-
my kids listen to music. Like
Oh yeah, me too.
Probably one of them
we
serious.
listen to Beyonce
expectations.
Not say my
today.
name though.
Going down the Destiny's Child rabbit hole. Yeah.
How many more you guys see?
I got one more.
All right.
Sweet Lady Tyrese. So Anxious Genuine.
Sweet lady.
Sweet Lady.
Yeah, Sweet Lady
I
Smooth.
love
I'ma
Genuine
go Sweet
in
Lady.
that era, and I love So Anxious, but
That's Sweet Lady.
Tyrese got that with Sweet Lady. That was
Yeah.
too easy,
Sweet
honestly.
Lady.
No.
Sorry.
Talk to him, Tiff. Hold on, Tiff got some pushback for y'all.
So,
Hold on.
It's like So Anxious is
11:30?
just nostalgic. Like
So
I wasn't even old enough to be singing this song, but it just
yeah.
So anxious, the 9 o'clock joint. That's a.
Yeah, 9 o'clock on the phone. Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know.
What was that for?
No, you know he be doing at his concert. He be doing this song right here.
I was like,
It don't really be 9 o'clock. It be like
Yeah, yeah.
11:45 and shit. I don't know. I might say some ass and so
fucking
anxious.
9 o'clock.
Okay.
I like when he did the
I
little
think it's
dance
So
break.
Anxious.
That was cute in the video.
I think So
The video
Anxious
was
get the
fire.
cheeks.
So Anxious.
So Anxious to get the cheeks. So Sweet Lady, y'all kind of like, oh,
You ride
that's-
out to that
Yeah, that's a
joint.
nice
Yeah.
little. If I'm
That's a
trying
date
to
night
crack,
joint.
vibes is
But
right.
then-
You can crack the cheeks of Sweet Lady.
The vibes right. You crack keys.
I don't even
You
want
can
it.
crack the cheeks.
Yes, Lord God.
I don't even want a Sweet Lady.
Niggas
though.
out
I
here
want a
cracking
hoe.
cheeks to anything, bro.
Hashtag crack the cheeks. What's your pick?
What's your pick? Yeah, that was the last one right there, big dog.
All right, cool. Appreciate that. Pick the vibe. I like that. I like that. Speaking of picking vibes, Ross or Wayne? Catalog for catalog. Who we going with?
Wayne.
Wayne?
To Ross? Are y'all stupid? Is you dumb?
I'm gonna get an edge to Ross too. I replay more of Ross's music than Wayne. Wayne is a certain era for me. I don't like a lot of the new shit that Wayne. Like if it's post 2011 Wayne, it don't get no play in my car.
I'm not.
But
gonna
if
hold
it
you.
come on,
It's
I'm
true.
rapping all the lyrics, just like it was
Bruh.
20.
I ain't gonna hold y'all niggas, right? I heard my man Lil Russell say this, like, once you got to a certain age, you listen back to that Wayne shit, that nigga ain't talking about shit. He's talking about some dumb, like, what?
Yeah, it's just play
Shut
on.
the fuck
it's-
up.
Play on words, but yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Ross
Nostalgic
talking.
again.
Ross don't be talking about shit a lot of times too though.
Ross be talking
talking about this, that more.
Ross make me
talking
get,
about
feel
Ross-
like money,
Ross
nigga.
talk.
Y'all
Ross
got
talk.
Ross talking. Y'all crazy. Ross
Yeah,
talking that
sometimes
talk.
Ross. Hey, look, I
Beat
didn't. Hey,
somebody
look.
else?
Ross sometimes don't be talking about a goddamn thing.
Ross had some controversy too with one of his lines.
He has some controversial, but Ross talking about that, like getting money. Like
bill
if
line.
you listen, I don't know if y'all niggas know. In the morning time, put on some Ross, you be motivated.
Which one was worse?
You silly.
Which one was worse?
Hold on, we gonna. Phil asked me. We said which one is worse.
What's a controversial line was worse? The Emmett Till line or the date rape line?
Refresh my memory on the Emmett Till line.
Beat that pussy like Emmett Till.
Beat that pussy like Emmett Till.
That's crazy.
That's
Wild.
The Ross line.
I shouldn't have said that. We might get canceled for saying. I shouldn't have said that. Shit. That's
We
crazy.
passed the 5-minute mark.
We solely talking about the catalog. I think Wayne got a lot of stuff that's not on the mainstream level. Like the mixtape, like he killed the mixtape era. He had a lot of shit out on the mixtape.
Did that count to his
circuit.
catalog? The mixtapes count to his
Yeah,
catalog.
yeah.
That's what I was going to
Yeah.
ask.
So that's what, but I think if we talking about mainstream, I think Ross's catalog is quality over the quantity that Lil Wayne.
That's
give.
a good. Yeah,
You know
I like
what I'm
that.
saying? But I'm
You
not.
feel Wayne got
I'm
more?
not-
You feel Ross got more hits than Wayne?
mainstream wise.
Mainstream hits.
Yes,
than Wayne.
like when you come out with LPs, like album wise, I think he got more replay value with some of the stuff that he
Replay
got.
value.
Okay.
Replay value could debate, but as far as hits,
hits.
Cause you gotta understand when Wayne started.
Yeah, I'm not gonna speak on hits. I'm not.
Bling Bling is Wayne.
No, Bling Bling is not Wayne.
He's featured on it.
Yeah, Bling Bling
He's
is
the
not
main.
Wayne.
He's the nigga that everybody.
So you're not counting him from when he was in Hot Boys?
No, I'm not. We're talking about
about
solo artists.
Solo
Yeah,
Wayne.
solo artist Wayne versus
The
solo
Block is
artist
hot.
Block is hot. Yeah, that's that. You can start there.
Culture Ray. You
can
wanna
start there.
Culture Ray.
You can start there.
Go DJ.
Yeah, I mean the Carter one and up, all the way to
1, 2, 3.
maybe 4, maybe.
I think Wayne might got more hits.
Another reason I'm gonna get an edge to Ross too is because you got to think Ross' first single was "Hustling." Right. That was a huge record, right?
Yeah.
Not to say Wayne didn't have
Wayne first single 96. I mean 97. 98.
Correct, but the producers that Ross was working with, was it the Runners at that time?
Man,
They did the Hustling joint.
Justice League.
No, the Hustling record was the Runners, I believe.
Yeah, it was the Runners. Yeah.
Wayne turned around and did the Money on My Mind, you know what I'm saying? So like, what I'm going with it is Ross came in with a new distinct sound.
No sir.
Yeah,
No sir. You can say Wayne did with Made It Fresh.
but it wasn't just Wayne; it was a whole collective. It was the whole Cash Money sound. You see where I'm going with it though?
You said Ross
because
came
he
with
went.
a new.
If you notice, when after Ross came out and Wayne had moved to Miami and all, he started using the same producers.
Yeah, they were all in the same circle as far as producers and shit like that.
I feel like they were
Featuring on each
influenced
other's-
by the Ross Miami sound, because at that point, 05, 06, a lot of the stunt, the album he did with Birdman, a lot of that they was using the same producers that Ross had already.
I mean, that wasn't because they was hot. It was because they had no choice. They had to leave New Orleans because Katrina. You see, they did with Atlanta.
Ross influenced Wayne, son?
The movement,
sonically at that time, Ross, you gotta understand.
I've never heard that before, sir.
Sonically, not style wise, not lyrics, none of that.
I get where you coming from, Alvin.
Yeah.
I understand.
Disagree with that, son.
That's like what you. Like I said,
I'm with you.
Yeah.
I feel Ross.
They just don't agree.
I feel Ross' discography is better than Wayne's for sure.
Okay.
Me personally, I agree.
Yeah.
Ross is better, but I ain't gonna say Ross influenced Wayne, son. That's
And I also feel like if one of my albums is
a lot of people was trying to make
Here,
records that sound like Hustling.
your
after the
albums
Hustling
is
came
here,
whose album is here?
Wayne had a couple of albums that's way up here.
As far as what?
Sales, as far as
Sale-wise,
impact,
yeah.
as far
No,
as
for sure,
XYZ.
for sure.
And Ross albums be like right here. Yeah, just because you had a whole bunch of.
But the thing
Mix
why I
don't
would
be-
say
don't- don't-
it-
don't-
the
they
thing
don't
why I
add up
say
to my
Ross joint
pound.
is better is no homo. Ross that discography is better. Wayne would have a joint here, then a joint be here.
Yeah, the consistency wasn't
Ross
like a
joints
Ross.
would be.
Ross was.
Yeah,
It was even killed, but it was consistent.
Yeah, it's
I
consistently
mean,
good.
Wayne shit was here until it wasn't.
When
Wayne shit was-
when you me
I said
personally
from 500 degrees until Carter 3.
500
degrees
was
is trash.
Y'all tripping.
That joint was trash.
it started at Carter.
Where you at?
Started Carter one.
Let's just keep it real.
Once Gilly started writing for my nigga, let's keep it real,
Yeah,
B.
Carter
Let's
crazy
keep it a
impact
bean
that
for
he had
real.
started
Once
at
Gilly
Carter.
started writing for the nigga,
Like the
that's
consist-
when it got all right.
Yeah,
Once Gilly started writing for this nigga,
Hit a feeling coming out. Yeah,
that's
hit a feeling coming
when
out.
Gilly, Carter one.
I knew you wore that jacket for a reason.
Hey, what the
Carter
hell,
one,
bro?
Yeah.
Carter 2, Carter 3 starts.
No, Carter
No,
I
hell
don't
no,
like Carter three.
no.
I didn't like
bro.
Carter 3.
No, but that commercially,
Carter
that's
3
his peak.
killed
Oh yeah,
though.
commercially for
Commercially,
sure.
that's
his peak.
I'm saying me personally, what I liked, Carter 3 is that decline for me.
Okay.
He was chasing. At that
Commercial.
time he's trying. he was
Nigga, I'm
chasing.
not a human being.
That's not trash to me. That's
You
trash.
see all them shit like them.
I fucked with some of the stuff on
He's
there.
still here.
I fuck with some of the stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Right,
still
commercially
here.
and for real, like you said, that's his peak, like popularity wise. But to me, the music, me listening personally, I'm not going back to listen to
So
Carter.
what's the magnum opus for Ross? Like what's the
Teflon Don?
definite Ross album?
Teflon Don?
For me, it was
People
between
rap-
Teflon Don and
I like the joint that got diced pineapples on it. Which one is that?
Whatever one had.
The one that
Aston
it was
Martin
after
music
Teflon
with
Don.
some
Teflon
shit.
Don.
that's the one that had Freemason on it, right?
No,
This
After
one got
Teflon
the
Don.
CeeLo joint, the
That's tough.
Teflon Don.
Teflon Don, yeah, that's the one.
So for me, it was
I'm Not a
between
Star.
Teflon Don and the one that had Freemason on it.
yeah.
Shit, the one him and what's his
God
name?
Forgives, I Don't.
No,
that's what
no,
I'm thinking about. So, but Teflon Don and got that era, 2010 to 2012, he was on fire.
What's the album? When I'm looking, what's
His
the
best
album I'm
album,
thinking
Ross'
about?
best
though?
album was goddamn Deeper Than Rap. Outside of Teflon Don,
I mean,
outside of Teflon Don.
Outside, that's just that. No.
That was a good album.
We said Teflon Don.
That was a good album.
I'm talking about you said that. I'm like, huh? Like that was coming off like he was beefing with 50, and that was like, yo, it could go
tough.
It could go either way. That's just going with
I say Teflon Don is definitively it. Deep in Rap is second.
Deeper Than Rap, Teflon Don, God Forgives, I Don't.
Oh no, it was.
Okay, cool. How about this?
So it was Teflon Don that had Freeman. Yeah, Teflon Don. Hands down.
How about this right here?
Hands down.
The 3 albums that you said. What you said?
I said Deeper Than Rap, Teflon Don, God Forgives, I Don't from Ross.
Compare those to Carter 1, 2, and 3. What you got?
I'm going Ross.
I'm going Ross.
I'm going Ross.
Listen, me personally, I like Ross style. Like I said, when you go back and listen to Wayne, that nigga ain't talking about shit. I don't try to hear that shit, dog. I'm not trying to hear how many different times you eat pussy, nigga. I'm cool.
It's a lot of.
It's not a lot of bullshit bars from Ross. It's
a lot of Biggie influence. It's a lot of
It's a lot of who?
Biggie and he's a mafioso rapper.
Yeah.
Right. I was getting ready to say lyrically they two different people.
I'm not that lyrically, but I'm talking about persona. So you like his style of persona because you like Nas and Big.
Right.
But it's kind of a. I don't want to call nigga made up, but he see these two.
Nah, it probably is made up. That's cool, but I still don't want to hear that shit Wayne talking about. I don't get like if you talk like Wayne, like I said, you could talk about how many different ways you eat pussies about how many different ways, dog. I'm cool, son.
You know who else don't want to hear what Wayne talking about?
I love it like a
the school systems. So that segues to my next point.
What the hell?
On Culture Court. Ding, ding, ding. We in Culture Court. So Regina Carter, his daughter, on her platform, shout out to her and whatever the name of her platform is. Forgive me. I know she has a podcast, but she mentioned that she was denied entry to a lot of Atlanta schools because of her dad's lyrics. And I'm assuming these were, like private schools or whatever, but yeah, they was like, you can't go here because we know who your dad is. We don't agree with his lyrics. So I felt the need to feel like, okay, let's talk about this. Like, is Lil Wayne's lyrics on trial? Is that fair or not? Should lyrics be considered in, somebody's admission into school, especially his, their child? Me personally, I don't think so. I think art is art. It's entertainment. You deny my son, my daughter, my education. No, like, you know what I'm saying? She should be able to go to those schools. I want to hear what y'all think about it. Like,
I feel like the topic is, I would need to know more information because I'd like to know who are the basis of the people that y'all denied us outside of Regina. Because with it being private schools, it could be racial. It could be, because you never know what's going on. So because I don't have enough.
She said it was Christian private school settings. She said she applied to multiple schools. She was rejected.
Well, there you go, right there.
A Christian private
there you go.
Yeah.
There you go, right there.
That's not what it was saying. She went to Christian private schools like through middle and high school.
Right.
When applying to like the colleges in Atlanta, I don't want to say no names because I don't want to. But y'all know the HBCUs.
College.
Right.
Okay.
The HBCUs in Atlanta apparently denied not only her but other celebrity kids based off of assumption
the image of their parents.
So it was an HBCU.
Oh, so that's different.
Yeah.
All right, well, college level,
and y'all know how like the historic like of HBCUs, they don't play about their image.
No, you're right. Especially in Atlanta. You talking about Spelman and Clark.
I didn't want to say the names.
Okay, but this is the thing. For you to know about the lyrics, you either went looking for them, what does that have to do with the person who's applying?
Apparently,
or either you listen to the music.
It's other Atlanta kids. So the parents are in Atlanta. They've been on the news in Atlanta. Like it's known. Not just the lyrics, but their actions, the things that they do, the things they've been accused of on the news, So I don't think that they should be judged by their parents.
That part.
However, parents do, I do think that parents, as a parent, we have a responsibility to make sure that our actions don't negatively impact our children.
Look, this is my thing. This is going back to if you don't like it, don't buy it, don't listen. Right? Music is subjective. We know that. Hip hop music.
Ain't got a shoe in either.
Right. A lot of. I feel like if you have what it takes academically, what your parents do on record shouldn't have nothing to do. That's not your parents. The child can't be responsible for what the parents do.
They shouldn't, but in
a perfect world, that sounds good. Like I done been to jobs, and I have an uncle that he did 12 years in jail. I got turned down from a lot of jobs because I was in the criminal justice field. I got turned down from a lot of jobs because my uncle did 12 years.
Guilty by association.
Guilty by
Last
association.
name.
How do they know that? How do they know that?
When you apply for some of these jobs, like they background checks, and they see
on your whole family.
Who you're close. Well, it shows up on your background who you're close, like who you've been associated with.
If you got a family member that's
crazy.
You know what I mean? Got the same last name. There.
That got me thinking. I might need to contact some of my family members.
That shit wild, bro.
You done fucked me up.
It's just like it should.
I wonder why I ain't getting
it shouldn't, but it happens every day.
That's the world we live in. That's the.
You gotta think about it too.
Right.
They also. Same thing happened with Nelly a couple years before with his I think it's he was doing like a cancer or leukemia thing, and they pulled like one school said he couldn't. They was mad at him for the EI. Not the EI, but tip drill video. Now, thing with Atlanta's a lot of old money in Atlanta, old black money in Atlanta. So
old black money.
So it's a lot of black bourgeoisie that made feel like, hey, well, we don't necessarily need your money per se. Just because you got it, we got it too. You know what I mean? So they may look at it from that perspective. Like you said, we don't have to let you in per se. Like we got 100,000 people that's trying to get into Spelman every year. Spelman ain't like, know what I mean, Jason's Reynolds.
Like you said, we got 100,000 of them, and we got to eliminate some people. You qualify this way, this, that, and third. So if you got a background where your parents is talking this, like your parents talking this, and you was raised in that household, he might be lying or whatever, but you raised in the household with this nigga pushing drugs, pimping hoes and all that. No, we don't want you here. What you gonna bring over here?
And what she specifically turned down with the reasoning on the letter saying, like, how do you know that was the reason?
Yeah, we just going off what she presented. I mean, we don't.
But I mean, you know that she had the highest grades, though. That's what I'm saying. That's a competitive thing. So do we know?
We just go by a word, man.
I ain't gonna hold you, bro. If she got turned down by schools because of what Wayne said, then ain't no hope for Kanye's kids, cause it's like none of them niggas going to college.
They going nowhere.
Yeah,
they talking that anti-Semitic shit.
None of them, bro, going to college.
He might as well, so you can wrap that up.
If they doing shit,
and that's the thing. A lot of people don't.
They gonna be homeschooled the rest of their.
A lot of people don't think about the consequences that happen to your children and shit. You just going out doing wild shit.
Now, why would they be all right?
No, they're gonna be all right.
Depending on what school you're going to. So, for example, see if they're talking, say hypothetically, they're talking about Spelman, for example, right?
No, we wasn't specifically talking about Spelman.
Say if you was talking about
Spelman. Just mention Spelman. But go ahead.
I get what you're saying, Phil. Go ahead.
Hypothetically, they're talking about Spelman has a certain bourgeoisie or a certain ethic that they want presented with their school.
You think Kanye West fits that?
Certain PWIs,
they don't give a fuck.
They have that as well. So you have your Harvards, X, Y, Z. But if you I'm using another school like Arizona, for example.
They don't give a fuck. You said something anti-Semitic shit.
They don't give a fuck.
You crazy as hell.
They don't give a fuck.
See, that's the thing. Kanye West offended a lot of different cultures and different people.
And again, there is the top of the line school.
It's Jewish people's up there.
Here, you're right. We're not talking about.
So Kanye West. Go ahead.
We're not talking about the top of the line schools, bro.
Why did y'all think Kanye had to open up that?
Popping in his neck.
We're not talking about the top of the line schools, bro. I get what you're saying. Harvard, X, Y, Z.
What schools are you talking about? You didn't went through too many.
I gave you a perfect example of a school.
Which one? Arizona.
They don't give a fuck about
Why you feel Arizona don't give a fuck?
Because if you are
They don't give a fuck.
the owner of the Jets, the owner of the Jets, his son and the family are fuck ups. Normally, if you're a billionaire, you go to these.
It's a difference between being a fuck up and saying fuck Jews.
Why so much emphasis on
it? It's two different things. You
can
be a fuck. All these billionaires and millions are fuck ups. We got that. But ain't all of them saying fuck Jews. That's crazy.
Generally speaking, Carl, most of them, if you're a billionaire, you're going to a certain level of school. You're going to a certain level of school, right?
Now you got Courtney Snorton.
The one that the Jewish people are on top
Generally
of.
speaking, Carl.
Right. I'm saying they're going to the bottom of the barrel school.
But the thing is, Kanye West offended the bottom barrel schools too, nigga. Once he said slavery is a choice and all that, he offended them too. Everybody got offended by Kanye West. Gays, PWIs, black people, everybody got
we all
offended.
got it.
Why you
So
think?
Why gays were offended by Kanye West? He said he was gay.
Hey Phil, why you
Yeah, you
think?
talking about sucking dick and all that shit.
You see the stuff saying you talking outside your neck.
Nah, they probably offended because they like you faking talking about sucking dick, nigga.
All right, how did we?
He talking about
Hey,
sucking
Phil,
dick.
Hold on, let's
Why
land the
did-
plane.
Why
Let's
you
land the
talking
plane.
about sucking Kanye West
Let's
dick?
land the plane because I don't even know how we got on Mr. West.
Let's
I don't.
take college level out of it.
Let's
Why
let-
you think Kanye had to open up his own like his own primary school right now? The Donda joint.
Because
At the level that is at
he
right now.
wants his kids to have a certain level of education. So he opened up a private school for them because they couldn't go to other private schools. What I'm saying, we go to
So
college.
you don't think
Why they couldn't go to other private schools, Phil?
You don't think it had nothing to do with the fact that his kids couldn't go to no other schools?
They couldn't go to private schools.
Why
you're
not?
right. However, if they could go to a public school, they could go up. They'll go out here. They can go to Clover Hill up
They
the
can go to
street.
they can go to Stateville.
Yes, you got yes.
Anybody can go to state.
Don't yay.
Anybody can go to fucking state.
Not too much. Not
Go
too
ahead.
much.
But go
ahead.
But what
You
I'm
brought
saying,
that one up. Go ahead.
I get it. Fuck it. What I'm saying is,
Shout out
like,
to state.
what I'm saying is like if he wants to pay his money to go to a regular school, not a top of the line school. We're not talking about the Harvards. We're not talking about the Yales. When the kids would go, Blue Ivy's probably gonna go to one of these schools if she decides to go to college.
Blue
I'm
Ivy
saying
can-
Kanye
Blue Ivy
West
can do that,
kids
though.
are
Yeah.
going. Know where they're going? They're going to a state-funded school. Is what I'm saying.
The reason why I'm saying
That's the reason why. That's all I'm saying.
I'm ending it right here. This the reason why they said. The reason why I'm saying they can't go just to any school because, like I said, Kanye West offended everybody. He didn't just offend the top people. He ain't just offend the middle and the low. He offended everybody.
But I think
Niggas ain't fucking with Kanye West. If Regine can't go, they definitely ain't about to let Kanye go.
Reggie could go to a black school that with a certain prestige. What I'm saying is you got to realize that all colleges don't care about prestige.
Care about money.
They care about the money.
The money,
that school has enough prestige
Anybody,
and money.
right. Anybody can go to school with if anybody that care about the money, they go there.
We're gonna
That's all I was saying.
We're gonna land the plane, but I want to hear what Tiff got to say. Real
I
quick.
was just gonna reiterate like
Okay,
what Phil was
gotcha.
actually trying to say, but
Okay.
we cool.
All right, cool. Well, y'all let us know in the comments on your opinions on Culture Court.
Shit.
Should they have let Regine in the college or the school? If not, or if you understand the point why they look at lyrics. Michael, have we seen it?
Yes.
I have not.
Can't wait.
You have not.
Oh, waiting.
Have you seen it, Doug?
You know, Doug.
Hell no.
Because apparently you don't watch movies at all. Right?
You seen it though?
That's funny.
You said no.
You know, Doug.
Hold on. Hold on. I gotta ask.
IV blows me every time. Can you be surprised by this nut ass nigga?
Nah, yo, it's not.
That's the second that nigga for the day.
Are you not a fan of Mike?
I'm a fan. I'm a big fan.
Oh,
of
you
Mike.
just. But you made a face like. What?
But-
You're not interested in seeing it.
I'm not really interested in. It's
He just
I haven't seen
He just
any-
an old nigga to you.
good reviews. No, I'm a Michael fan,
Oh, okay.
and I feel like it's.
But you gotta see it. For
honestly
yourself,
feel like
yo.
it's kind of a mockery, but
Okay, well, look, for somebody that's seen it, right?
I'll let y'all go.
Yeah, I'm gonna start this conversation off because I'm a Mike. I consider myself a Mike enthusiast. All right? Mike is my guy. I wasn't let down by the movie. I was definitely pleased with what I saw. It was 2.5 hours long, and even with that, right? Like they only focused on one half of his life.
Okay.
Yeah, Dawson.
From what I'm from what I'm hearing and what has been confirmed, they already are in production for Michael 2.
Wow.
So it's going to be a sequel. Now, I didn't walk away from the movie with a lot of new insight. A lot of what they chose to tell story wise, I already knew. The only disappointment that I did have was I feel like they didn't. It moved kind of fast throughout his life. I feel like they would have, like for example, I would have liked to have seen how he met Quincy Jones. They didn't really show that. Next thing you know, Quincy Jones is on the screen, and I'm just like, okay, skipping around a little bit, but
Screen with bubbles, mixing shit with bubbles. That's why.
but I would have just liked to seen that and just more of like the family dynamic. Some of his family was depicted in the movie, but nobody had speaking parts like that. They really focused on Michael and his dad's relationship. And I'll end with this. I don't like how they try to depict Joe Jackson because
My man.
Joe Jackson had the vision, and if Joe Jackson wasn't whooping ass, you don't get the Jackson 5, you don't get Michael Jackson. Now, do I agree with Joe was definitely like a narcissist for sure. He definitely tried to live through his son mainly, but I don't think he was 100% wrong. Like, look at how they turned out. It's probably the biggest musical family ever.
But how can we say that they wouldn't have turned out that great with love instead of ass whoopings?
I feel as though, you know, sometimes you gotta, you know, you gotta lay down the law of the land.
Let me help
and
you out.
You gotta be disciplined.
Let me help you out.
Go ahead.
Just a little bit. I'm gonna let you go again, but
go ahead.
You got 9 kids, and Gary, Indiana is
in the 60s.
It's one of the poorest cities in America.
2-bedroom house.
9 kids,
Mostly
2-bedroom
boys.
house. You working at a steel mill. Your wife don't work. You the only income. You gotta keep your kids out of gangs. You gotta keep them off of drugs. You gotta keep them out of trouble. Only sternness, and not just, oh yeah, we just love you and just go be yourself. That's not gonna work.
No, but like I get that, but like you can be stern without ass whooping.
You can be stern without
Like,
whooping.
But that was a different era too.
And then
that's what they knew how to do.
There's a difference between a whooping and a ass whooping. Like there's a difference between beating and abuse.
Where y'all getting that he abused them or beat them from?
I would think, okay, so
That's what all the
first
interviews
of all-
seem like to me.
Hey, you ask the other brothers,
listen.
they don't say that. Michael Jackson, the only one be like, and Michael Jackson's a little slow. Like, let's be real.
Whoa.
All right,
Well, I'm gonna get into my first and foremost. No mic slander.
Listen, no mic slander.
That's crazy.
Did you watch the movie?
When I say slow, I'm not saying like he.
Yeah, I just said I watched it.
When I'm saying slow, like in the fact of like Michael got famous like at 9. He was like 8 when he got famous.
They said Peter Pan syndrome.
When you get stardom that quickly at a young age, you kind of stay at that age.
Yeah, and when you also get your ass whooped, you're traumatized and you get stuck at that age too.
I wasn't.
You maybe wasn't abused.
This is more so about him wanting to live out the childhood that he never had. That's what you're talking about, how he is the way he is. He was stuck in trying to live, but he never was able to live. But as far as the movie, I feel like, as a Mike fan, I feel like the movie was more so focused on Joe Jackson and his abuse. Now, I also want to say, in the same respect, back then in that day, parenting as a black man was a lot different. He was not parenting too different from other black men out there. That is an error. However, there was definitely some abuse involved in that. Whooping him because he left a towel by the pool is clearly abuse. It's not that serious, especially when I'm the one bringing in the money.
If I keep telling you,
I'm the reason we got a pool. Outside of that,
if my kid keep doing shit that I told him not to do, guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna whoop your ass. Cause that's the listen.
We got a pool because
and y'all
of me.
saying Mike only.
We got a
Mike the
pool
only
because of me.
No, hell no. You got it because of Joe.
But let me
you got it because of Joe.
No. Let's get. But let
I
me
think
say
it was
what I
more
want to say.
psychological, emotional abuse.
I want to
than
say
physical
that
to
I
me.
feel like the movie was a way. I feel like Michael Jackson was exploited his whole life. He was the money train his whole life, and I feel like even in death he can't rest because people still finding a way. His family still getting $1 out of him even in death, and that's what this is about. Because why we doing Mike 2 so quick? Most of the stuff, like you said, if you seen Jackson 5 movie. That was basically all of what we saw in this movie. I guess it was just more so concentrated on Mike, but we didn't see anything different. I like the Pepsi Cola scene. I like Jackson 5 movie better. I felt like some of the acting was a little over exaggerated in this movie also.
I think Jafar did a great job. Jafar, his nephew, did a great job.
I felt like he was okay, but
it was points in the joint. I thought I was looking at Mike
from Jackson 5 movie. I feel like that one better. Honestly, he was
Jason
more believable
Weaver
to
in
me.
the Jackson 5 movie did better. The young Michael Jackson in this one was trash. I'm sorry. The young Mike,
he was trash.
Bullshit.
I wouldn't say
it's hard to top Jason Weaver though.
Jason Weaver in Jackson 5 killed it. I'm gonna go. I was gonna let you
I wouldn't say just him. I like the grown one in Jackson 5 too. I just felt like I was comparing two, so that might have been.
Yeah, and we talking about decades apart too. So it's like, go ahead, Phil.
It is natural to compare. I do feel like the movie was enjoyable. It was entertaining. If you went into the movie trying to learn something, as a true Michael fan, I don't think you're going to learn much. But as far as the entertainment factor itself and the musical numbers, it was very enjoyable, very good. I like Jafar. I like Coleman Domingo as Joe Jackson. I don't feel like they did Joe. I don't really feel like they did Joe that bad in the movie, for real. Like, I feel like
psychologically they did.
The first movie, I felt like the first movie, because he was having way more ass whoopings than this movie was.
It was all reasonable ass whoopings.
I mean, for what
the nigga might throw a shoe at this nigga Joe. Let me throw a shoe at my father.
I feel like
I wouldn't be here talking to y'all. If I threw a shoe at my father, dog, I would not be here talking to y'all.
I want to
say tomato, but all I'm saying is like, I mean, I don't feel like, but I do feel like the movie was enjoyable. Like I said, they are going to make another. The reason why they're going to hurry up and make a second movie is because the movie makes $700 million.
I feel like the focus was a little bit on Catherine too, and how she didn't do a lot to protect them, or how she tried to speak up here and there.
Yeah.
I think that was to shine a light more so on Joe and Catherine's.
You got the best
aspect and how they contributed to.
I mean, when you have
how Michael is the way became the way he was.
A lot of times when you have movies, in general, a lot of times that if you got Nia Long, you got Coleman Domingo, those are really the best two actors on the movie. You're going to kind of portray them, going to show your best actors outside of Jafar being Michael Jackson. The only thing I did like, kind of made Mike kind of look bad a little bit when you say he looked kind of slow a little bit was I'm not gonna say the movie made him look like he was on a spectrum.
It did though,
but he did give kind of spectrum vibes a little bit.
For sure.
Not 100%, but like I said,
I think 100%.
He did look a little
like even like
I don't know what scenes y'all.
Even I'll give you one scene. I'll give you scenes. The little shit.
I mean,
even
the spectrum is wide.
Hold on.
So
even don't give it away because
I'm not gonna give nothing.
Okay.
They ain't seen it now, man.
I'm not watching it.
I give you just one particular. I'll let Trey go after this. Like even shit like when he was singing in the studio, he can't stand still. They're like, yo, Mike, stand still. He gotta move. They're like, yo, stand still.
He was feeling it.
A lot.
That's different.
Mike's a dancer.
Yeah,
there's a lot of motherfucking dancers who don't dance in the fucking studio, son. As a kid, if you tell a kid like stay still and just sing, and he can't do it, y'all go ahead. I'm gonna give my opinion.
I agree.
Y'all go ahead, son.
That's the conversation that's been online.
I'm trying. Niggas acting like I'm crazy.
You not though. I was feeling pause.
Makes sense.
It honestly, the conversation does make sense.
Yeah.
I didn't see the movie, but thinking back on like just different things, like he
talking
might
to
have
animals,
been.
you on Peter Pan, like he never grew up. Like there's a lot.
We all know that movies are not exact. Like
I get it, but
they're not. So
y'all want to pick and choose when it's exactly depicted. But Joe Jackson is such a bad nigga.
Acting as them is insane.
All I said was if you watch the movie and you've been around somebody who was autistic.
That ain't Mike though.
You could kind of I said the movie. I didn't say in real life.
Man, that's
I said the movie.
Jafar is autistic.
That's not. I said Jafar. The way that was presented, it like Mike could have been on the spectrum, bro. Like
it's not hard. That's not hard.
That's not like the spectrum is
that's not
a spectrum.
Even crazy to say.
You got the spectrum is
right. That's not hard to get, son. Like he probably
was more likely.
That might have.
And you know that language wasn't back then, so
he's probably more likely autistic than not.
That might have been translated. You know, from somebody's takeaway from the movie.
Spectrum.
But I mean, again, you got to think Michael Jackson was a star at 8, and it just escalated from there. Like he's probably the biggest star, arguably, that we've ever seen.
Go ahead, Trey.
He never had a normal lifestyle. So I'm sorry, Trey.
No, it's cool. I ain't really got much to add.
So
what was wrong with him?
But what I don't like is the negativity. Because Phil just mentioned that the movie outperformed its budget. I think the budget was like $200 million. It's at $700, something like that.
Your movies are supposed to, for movie to make money, you got to triple this budget.
Yeah, so it outperformed the budget. But what I don't like is Netflix now has announced that they're coming out with some type of documentary.
Let me tell my point, my stance on the movie. Hold on.
I thought you already went.
I didn't, son. I never went. Y'all was going, son.
Go ahead. It's called.
Go ahead, see. Go ahead, see.
So me.
Bring it home. Matter of fact, bring it home.
All right. I'm a Jackson family fan. Not just Michael Jackson. I like Reeby's single she came out with. Jermaine's single. I like the Jacksons, right? So going into this, I wasn't expecting to learn nothing. I wasn't expecting to learn nothing new. So I give the movie a 6 out of 10. You know what I mean? I give it a 6 out of 10. I think what you said, Jafari, that's his name?
Jafar
He did a great job.
Jermaine's son.
My only problem was I feel like they jumped to. I know a movie can only be about 2 hours or whatever, but I feel like they just skipped a lot of important shit in Michael's life. A lot of things that did shape him to be Michael Jackson. How the movie was more about Michael escaping from Joe. That's what the movie is really about. It wasn't really about Michael Jackson. I wish they would have centered on Michael and what he did. And to Courtney's point, Michael ain't the reason they got money. Joe got the money. That nigga Joe was in Gary, Indiana, poor as shit, realized his kids had talent. He pushed them and made sure they stayed off drugs, stay out of gangs, and focused on getting them steps right. You got a step wrong, you gonna get your ass whooped. Go ahead, son.
Before we jump too much down Joe's throat, pause. The kids is grown as hell living with Joe Jackson. They ain't leave. They was old as fuck living in the house.
Right.
Mike fired them living in the house.
Right.
Like you goddamn 21, 22, 24 years old, fire your dad, you still living in the house. Scared of your dad.
Right.
He want that. And then they said they showed him on the XY, they showed him in the refrigerator or whatever, but I mean Joe ain't bucked in.
The thing.
So I did not.
You know why he didn't buck? Because Mike was the breadwinner at that point. Well, go ahead.
The thing with
also they're Jehovah's Witnesses, right?
Yeah.
Man, that shit ain't real.
Apparently, like that is
Jehovah's
common amongst the Jehovah's Witness community. Like there's a level of fear that they have for their parents. Like, and although they're in the household, they will not leave. Like it's like psychological abuse. So
man, look, they were Jehovah's Witnesses making Christmas records.
The thing with
because their daddy was like, "Oh, y'all finna make this money."
The thing with Joe, if people ain't really pay attention with Joe's dropping a lot of Jews in that movie. His thing was all about family. Even in the beginning, when he's telling them like, "Listen, y'all stay on this wall. Your name's not Michael no more. Your name's not Marlon. Your name's not Jermaine. Y'all the Jacksons. Y'all won." When he grew up in Jackson, and Mike was trying to leave him, he was like, "Look, who want to be around a bunch of yes men who don't tell him nobody? You don't want to be around your family? Who wants to live like that?" And Mike was like, I don't know how Mike just looked so innocent to y'all. Mike was like, his family gave him everything. Joe gave this nigga gave up his life for Mike and for the family. He didn't just focus on Mike. Oh, you the breadwinner, some on you. He went to Don King and said, "I'm giving y'all Jacksons." He asked Mike, he said, when Captain said something about Mike, he's like, "But what about the other boys? Like, I had to be there for them." He was always about his whole family.
I feel it. I mean, I salute Joe Jackson. I mean, yeah, he was hard though, but I salute Joe Jackson.
But that don't mean you can't define some of the things he did as abuse.
Nobody's perfect. I'm not saying he's perfect.
No, that's what I'm saying. I said that he was a...
But I'd say he was a great father.
Like Serena and Venus' daddy.
He was just perfect, but he was...
Yeah.
The ball father.
So...
Same shit.
Like I said, the movie they did announce that the sequel's coming. I believe probably 2028, something like that. But I'm curious to see how they depict the second half and what they're gonna choose to put in the movies and everything like that.
Talk about the perverted shit.
I mean, they don't. No, they don't.
They got to.
No, they don't.
They don't.
And I'm gonna tell you. And I'm gonna tell you why they don't. And I want to bring it home here because we got to move on. Right. But they don't because they're all allegations. He was never convicted.
Yeah, I agree with that. I'm saying they got to talk about the allegations though.
No, they don't. If he was convicted,
big part is the second half of his life.
If he was convicted, I could see why. If it's allegation and he was acquitted,
I think that clears him though. You show him all these allegations. He was acquitted. Like he was. The FBI was looking at that nigga for 18 years trying to get him, and he didn't get charged with nothing.
Listen,
that clears him. Like that shows like y'all putting all that dirt on his name. He ain't get convicted of shit. You got to talk about that.
They watched the Elvis movie. I watched the Elvis movie.
To other things that people not gonna talk about.
I watched the Elvis movie. They didn't mention that his wife was 14.
You know
I didn't. That's my point.
Nah, I mean,
no.
Not listening to what I'm saying.
Only difference
so if
is,
we gonna, we ain't telling certain shit. Then
they didn't sell certain shit in the first movie. He was talking about he supposedly dated Diana Ross, and she ain't one day drunk in the movie. So I'm saying like certain things they can keep whatever they want to out of it.
What I'm saying is this.
One and second thing is to C's point.
That's not a fact though.
To C's point,
you know what I'm saying.
No. To C's point, his is like that's a triumph in Michael Jackson's life. That's a triumph.
All them bullshit allegations.
They're gonna show that. Now,
that sounds all the critics.
The bad part about Michael Jackson's life is ain't nobody give a fuck at the last 10 years of life. He was wacko jacko the last 10 years of his life. He didn't really see the love and affection after being charged like that. So that's going to be interesting. They show that part of it.
Probably, that's the part they don't have to show.
That's the part they not going to
show.
I mean, before Mike died, he was a
freak. How people looked at him.
All right, let's not too much on Mike. Let's move on because y'all, yeah.
I mean, Mike there, nigga. You was there.
I was there, but nah, man. That's a legend, man. Like, you know what I'm saying?
We love Mike too.
Nobody here love Mike more than I do. This is revision.
I don't know. We might have to. We talk offline, but
nobody don't.
Anyway, y'all go in the comments. Y'all let us know if y'all watched the movie. Let us know your thoughts and opinions on it. We got to press for time, but I definitely want to bring this up. Chris Brown and Drake, they both dropped projects. We ain't really got to get too much in detail, but just initial reactions. Chris, let's start with Chris.
Blueprint of normal Chris. If you're a Chris fan, you're gonna like the album.
Really?
It's
so
Chris.
When I seen the album cover, right, you know, with the lean and the laying down, I got excited. Cause I'm like, all right, this might be what I've been waiting. Because to me, my biggest critique of Chris is he's never delivered like a classic album or a straight run, you know, album that was good from front to back.
What?
Not to me. I'm sorry. He has some singles, but nothing that was good all the way through. And he has too many songs. He did it again. It's like damn near 30 songs on here. Why?
He feeds Chris Brown fans now.
And then it's like
Chris Brown fans like
it was all right.
That album was fans.
Solid.
It was cool.
The album was cool.
The album is typical Chris, and it's for the fans. Like, he got a song called "Leave It Alone," "Leave Me Alone." I mean, the Honey Pack Jank is fire.
It's fire.
He got fire. Oh, that song is fire.
Okay,
I might give me some.
He said, "Listen,
fire."
One of the best lyrics. He said, "I'm trying to lick between your thighs."
I think the singles
lick your heart.
I think the
hardest
singles he picked was like the best shit.
I was intrigued.
I like the single. I bet you was. I bet you was intrigued.
I think that I mean, honestly, Ivy, I think you and him will have different goals of what y'all want. What you want for Chris Brown ain't what he trying to give to people.
Well, it ain't about what I want because I ain't a big fan of him and like that. Anyway, I respect Chris.
Right there, yeah.
No, I respect Chris. You know what I'm saying? But he's not. Like I said, yeah, that's just my critique of him. He's a legend, all that. You know what I'm saying? But you know, solid albums. He be dropping some high joints. The singles be where that.
I get, but I was just talking about when you said you want him to drop a concise album, maybe themed or unthemed, whatever way you want it more concise.
It's always all over the place.
I think that he's feed his fan base. His fan base, right. Like I said, you ask 5 Chris Brown fans what they favorite Chris Brown song, you can get 5 different answers.
Got you.
I'll say I feel like he switched it up a little bit. He tried to cater a little bit. He got a song with Young Boy that I liked, and I'm not a huge Young Boy fan, but I do like a few of his songs. I like their little collab. I didn't really care
like the song. You like the song with Sexy?
One.
You don't like that one?
I like the song up to the. I love Chris Brown part. I love the song up to.
What's her name? Gorilla killed that joint.
I didn't even get to listen to Glow because when I heard Sexy come on, I'm cool with Sexy, but I just didn't like her on that song.
Once she started singing, it started going. She started rapping, it was some shit, but once she started singing, that joint started going.
Like with this Chris joint, I'm with IV. Like his albums be alright. His albums be alright, but like this one, I did see he made a conscious effort, kind of to switch it up, be more introspective, and be a little more grown up. My critique of him in the past was he was making songs that was. It sounded like a kid trying to make grown up music. That used to be my critique. This one sounds a little more grown up. But like I get it.
I would hope so. Chris damn near 40.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said it sounded like a kid. And maybe, I don't know, but it sounded like a kid trying to make grown up music in the past to me.
Okay. Now, let's transfer to Drake.
I think that's what we need.
Speaking of somebody else that's about to turn 40, huh?
What? Drake?
Sir, Iceman.
Oh, yeah. What you guys I thought he was already 40. Shit. Iceman. Now,
that's the only one I listened to out of the 3. They dropped 3 albums.
And that sounded like an adult making kid music to me.
Drake.
Yeah.
All right. I mean,
he's regressed.
I think it's a solid album, yo.
He's regressed.
I think it's typical Drake.
I don't think he's regressed.
Like, I don't think he just never. I'm not quite sure on what y'all expected from Drake.
Evolution.
Agreed.
But this is literally Drake. Like,
Evolution.
When you say he regressed, I have a question, Ivy. Regressed from what albums?
To me, peak Drake is Take Care and Nothing was the same.
Okay, you talking about 15 years ago. So
Yeah.
I guess what I'm asking, like you say he's regressed. You think this
Subject
album,
matter.
All right, so I guess what
Subject matter.
So for example,
All he did was pick on is highlight the people that picked on him or people he felt like was attacking him. That's what I got out the album.
I would say this.
So
with this, my bad. Phil, go ahead.
what?
All right, with this, I totally disagree with you. I don't think this is a great album, nothing like that. But this album, I feel like he finally got a little more introspective than he does in other albums. This
The
album,
intro?
you know what I mean? Like he got a little more. It wasn't talking about fucking bitches all the time, this, that, and the third. This time he was talking.
He was showing more of himself.
More of himself, his growth. And
transparency.
You could tell he was hurt.
Yeah.
And I could tell he wants smoke still. He wants smoke with everybody.
Butthurt and he wants smoke.
Yeah, he hurt. He butthurt, but he's
butthurt.
That's Drake. He introspective. I get hurt easily. I think he was more shocked. Like y'all niggas really turned on me for like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He wants smoke.
I agree.
That nigga to me. Now there was an album that great. Nah, it wasn't that great. It was okay, and he got some trash bars like he said I do buy all like.
Yeah.
Middle Eastern or some wild or he said, I gang like the detergent. I was like, come on, bro. But Shebang is my shit.
I gang like the detergent.
Shebang is my shit. Shanice Shut the Fuck Up is tough. He got a couple tough joints on there.
Yeah, I mean, he know how to make the hits.
He got a couple.
He can do that.
And this one, I feel like he did less chase hitting. This don't have a clear single to me. This one, like I said, was a little more introspective to me.
Okay.
I feel like Drake got a style.
Everybody
Just like the rest of everyone else. Like
Yeah,
exactly though.
right.
So I feel like it's like what I said with Chris. If you like Chris Brown, you're gonna like the album because this is a typical Chris Brown album. With Drake, if you like Drake that much, you're gonna like the album because it's a typical Drake. Just like when Future come out, all these,
the Drake,
all of them,
the Drake fans,
everybody.
the Drake fans worldwide are busting nuts all over the world, bro. They crazy over this album, bro. I don't give a fuck about the pause shit. But yeah, I had to shut down. I had to like shut down the internet because it's like it's ridiculous right now, bro. Everybody want to send you DMs and do the stories talking about how much Drake is selling and how he won the battle with Kendrick and all this other bullshit, bro. I don't give a fuck, bro. Listen,
I don't see nobody.
The album, Drake rapped his ass off on the album. I will say it did not match the anticipation, the build up for the album. Like it should have been way better than what it is if you talking about the level of, you know what I'm saying, build up to it. Yeah. But it's not a bad album. But I mean, all this nigga did on the album was talk trash about, take shots at people, bro. The entire album, I mean, 80-90% of the album is shots at people, you know what I'm saying, getting back at people. Motherfuckers I didn't even know that he had a problem with, like Playboy Cardi and shit, like.
Well, what was y'all expecting the album to be?
What I was
like,
I didn't have much expectation.
He didn't
Bro,
say
I didn't know he
anything,
was going to dedicate the entire album.
But that's what he does.
To
he did the same thing with Scorpion.
Exactly.
He don't.
He didn't. He did not, Doug. Not the entire album, bro. Not the entire fucking album.
Damn near the whole album.
No, bro. No.
Listen,
He was addressing Ye.
Going through all
bro.
the year last year he went through where everybody was taking shots at him. I don't know how you don't expect for this nigga to
No,
he didn't.
I'm saying I know that's what he do. He's a sensitive ass rapper. Like he's always taking shots at people, especially if they said something to him first, even if they didn't say anything to him. Nigga, that's what he do. But I just didn't think he was gonna dedicate the entire fucking album to that shit.
But you know what he else did? He gave you 2 more albums and he won't.
Yeah, but them Jones won't even. Them Jones not even. I mean, they were cool.
Yeah,
they okay, but
I like the Beta Bonnet joint.
to fulfill his contract.
Right.
I like the Beta Bonnet joint,
obligation.
and the other joint I'm not finna listen.
Y'all think Rick Ross like a clown?
Yeah, he doing some clown shit right now.
No, he not, bro. That nigga is responding to interview questions, bro. What the fuck are you supposed to do if an interviewer asks you a question about something that you said? Because this all started from when he was at the with the joint with Ebro, and he was with French after the verses. He was asked the question and he answered it.
I think the problem with me is he keep flip flopping. Every time he goes, it's a different answer. Every time somebody asks him, that's my thing with him. And I think he inserted himself in the beef. No homo. Insert himself in the beef.
He gonna. I mean,
like he got an album coming out.
He just can't. I'm saying before the album came out, when everybody was going to Drake, y'all remember Ross just put out a song about Drake? Like, where did that come from?
Yeah,
like it looked crazy.
Ross is a smart dude, though. I mean, he know what he's doing.
But are you sure? But are you absolutely sure that Drake did not throw a shot at him? Because he's famous for that shit, bro.
I'm not sure about that.
You're not sure?
Yeah, I don't know.
All right, so he may have very well said something about Ross.
But going off Ross' answers has been First he said he was beefing because of off of French Montana.
Yeah, the cease and desist shit.
Then he said,
but then French was like,
Drake said his name and something. Like he keeps switching it up. So yeah, I don't know because I don't think he know.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. I mean, like I said, the album is cool. All the other shit surrounding the album, I'm not that invested, bro. Like, so anybody that's watching this, that's a friend of mine, that continue to send me messages, bro, leave me the fuck alone, bro. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, that shit don't make me no money. It don't do nothing for me, bro. Like, I don't get no clicks or nothing. Like, I don't. I'm a fan of Kendrick. I'm a fan of Drake. I like both of them.
Son?
I'm just because I'm just tired of this shit, bro. Niggas be too pressed, bro. Niggas be too fucking pressed over shit that you don't gain nothing from it, dog. That nigga is not gonna give you an OVO chain. Like, let it go, bro. Riding? Yeah, dick riding, dick eating, everything, bro. All the above. Like, that shit it's so annoying, bro.
Y'all let us know in the comments, man. Your thoughts and opinions. Go ahead, Phil.
Most times we drink albums, though, for real, for me, it takes a while for it to marinate. So a lot of times, when I first hear Drake albums, a lot of times it's just cool.
We saw that.
But then a lot of times, sometimes it'll go ahead and, you know what I mean, 2-3 months later, I'm like, I like this song, I like that song. So sometimes with his music specifically, I got to sit with for a little while.
So sticking to that, I remember seeing your comment that it was trash when it came out. So do you still feel that way like a week later? That it was trash? From an overall sense?
I don't remember saying it was trash. If I did say it was trash, then I don't still feel. I don't remember ever saying it.
I said it.
You made a comment. Was it you?
I think it was me.
I thought it was Phil. Well, y'all like the same nigga, but
we're nowhere near the same nigga.
But like I said, but as far as in general, like I'm saying, like I know for sure I like the Maid of Honor joint.
Okay.
I ain't even listened to that one.
Okay. But like I said, it was like he was trying to have fun on that shit.
Yeah, it's a cool project. The other two songs are cool, but Iceman was like the focal point. All this promotion, Ice this, Ice that. Nigga put ice cubes up in Toronto. You know what I'm saying? You freeze the seat at the game at the Raptors Stadium. You know what I'm saying? Like the arena and shit. Like that junk should have been way better than what it was. It's not a horrible album. He rapped his ass off on it, but it didn't match. It didn't match the build ups to the junk.
Yeah, y'all let us know in the comments what y'all think about the Brown album from Chris and then the Iceman joint from Drake. Make sure you head over to our YouTube channel, POLITICKZ, as usual, POLITICKZ spelled with a Z, not an S. Make sure you follow us on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, all that good stuff. Until next time, politics is what we do, hip hop is what we live. We out.
Politics as usual.